Captain Miller, who for all his virtue wouldn't notice if he was being backstabbed, even if he was being backstabbed in the front. A few yards short of a yard arm, some might say. And by that stage, I suppose I was so well versed in the art of staging a mutiny that he pretty much just gave me the graceful pigeon in the hat and wandered off the plank in his own peaceful time.
You are a very interesting man, Mr. Captain Murdock Caine.
Oh, please, Captain alone is fine, Miss Bell.
Actually, it's Mrs.
Thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought you were going to say Mr.
More drink, Captain?
Does a first mate excrete in a bucket? It would appear as if you're no stranger betraying the foolish as well, my dear. Oh, kindred spirits, you and I.
I bet that's what you say to all the girls before you bring them back to your cabin.
Alas, I'm not particularly prone to carving notches into my bedpost.
Well, that's a shame. Because you're tied to it now.
If this is the sort of thing you're into, can we at least set some ground rules?
Forget the tape, Langley. We've got a live one over here.
Oh, what, seriously? Oh, no. Oh, for Pete's sake. I mean, I traded my wife's best perfume for this bloody tape. If she finds out it was all for nothing, she'll chew my ear off all night.
Want to go wrap a homeless vagrant in it to cheer yourself up?
Good half of mine, really, you know. Come on in.
There's only one smell that could overpower such an abundance of dirty fisherman's laundry. So why don't you stop hiding in there, Duncan, and come out and greet your captain?
Well, I weren't about to hide in that there part of piranhas, were I? Didn't care what part of the world they swum, they chew me nanders clean off. Oh, 5 metre rule, sorry, Captain.
Well, where are the rest of the crew plodded off to? We ought to be making a move if we're going to beat the morning traffic. Well, spit it out. And not directly into my face this time, if you don't mind.
We may have slightly misplaced the ship, your captainness.
My ship. My ship.
My ship! My ship! My ship!
Let me know when you're done.
She must have been in cahoots with one of my former number. Oh, curse that slimy wench. Straight to all 7 hells, even the really nice hell. The Graceful Pigeon can't have gotten far. Installing those hybrid sails may actually work in our favor finally. If we find ourselves a small vessel, you and I could probably catch it.
But what about the rest of the crew?
Duncan, for all we know, one of them sold us out. For all I know, you sold me out. Or maybe I sold you out. Let's not get into semantics here. Time for a fine ale or 12, methinks. I know a place not far from here where we can get some drinks in.
And search for the rest of the crew.
What? Oh, yes. That too.
Absolutely. Yes.
Follow me, Captain.
Hey there. Oh, sweet face is on fire. It's not natural. I feel like there's a party in my nose and everyone has diarrhea. Oh, where are my scented candles? Scented candles.
Not gonna eat this, or? Huh?
Ah, thank you, kind sir, for guarding my colleagues whilst I was otherwise indisposed. You may report back to your superior with my gratitude.
Now stop right there, old man. I am 98% certain that you are not one of the proprietors trading vessels here today, and thus I cannot let you pass. These are very important negotiations in the local piranha trade.
Maybe you should trust that niggling little 2% and allow me and my associate passage.
You mean that chap over there?
He's European.
Look, I'd say it is rather, in fact, obvious that you're both pirates. And whilst I find that incredibly fun and exciting and cool and... Oh, I forgot what my point was.
That's it.
No! That was it! Nobody shall pass this point and disrupt my client's meeting, or I shall have to arrest you on the spot!
Miss your palms.
Nope.
Rub your shoulders.
No, thank you.
Shine your shoes.
Not going to happen.
Well, what's that over there?
Where? Oh, right, yes, that just happened.
Oh, useless scented candles. Oh, oh, oh.
Wait till I show the chaps at the station what I found today. You guys found me? Ah! You guys trying to kill me or something?
If we killed you, you'd know it.
Shouldn't be showing your face in town like this, Duncan. I've already had to slit 3 throats this morning, and that was before I got into town.
It's okay. Got the captain watching my back. Ain't that right, Murdock? Captain's searching for the rest of the crew, he is. I mean, he was just looking for you two and the others. And
Everyone else has scarpered inland once the pigeon got overrun. Cowards. Could take months to get them back. We're all that's left.
I found that rubbing the gunpowder into the gums is the best way to cure the hump.
Look, Jonesy, Captain Caine were right behind me a second ago, and he is set on getting us the pigeon back. Even if that means betraying us, which I'm fine with if it's all for the greater good.
Aren't you getting tired of all this running around with you for the captain? Old man Babcock hasn't exactly got much time left.
And I met Napoleon once. He said he kept his hand in there so that he could stroke his own chest hair.
There you go, strangers. Hope the rum's to your liking.
If drinking daisies and rainbows is what you're into.
Oh, can I get you anything stronger, ma'am?
Oh, Jonesy's not a woman! Oh, he's as strong as they come, right, lad?
You're joking, right?
Afraid not, Missy. I headbutt myself in the mirror every morning and I never pass out.
Isn't that just
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes,
It's the hierarchy.
I told him.
That's Officer Langley. He comes here once a week to meet his mistress upstairs for some ball and tickle. He also has a crippling phobia of facial hair and likes to dress up as a swan at weekends. Of course, you mustn't tell him.
I'm sure you've got that covered.
Me and my old partner, Mr. Kinson, used to blackmail him once a week to raise money for us to run away together. Told Mr. Kingston ran away without little old Sally.
Must have been your trustworthy personality. Now, if you don't mind, bugger off! We're talking private business here. Look, if the Cap is by himself, then I'm 99% certain he's got himself kidnapped. In which case, we might as well just retire now and become humble mercenaries or something.
Surely the captain wouldn't have let himself be captured quite so
Easily. The town marshal never told me it would be so simple to bag myself a pirate captain. Not that I don't respect the tenacity of your endeavours, of course. All that danger, all that romance, all that water. You chaps really do live the life, don't you? I've always wondered what my pirate name would be. Jed doesn't really lend itself to anything too fruity. I quite fancy Jed the Dread, though.
Okay, so maybe perhaps it does appear that he might have possibly been caught quite easily.
Yeah, well, we tried.
Well, hold on. Would the captain turn his back on...
Yes.
Good point. So, it should fall to us to be the better men. Also, why are you holding that there harmonica, old man Babcock?
I'm complimenting the prison vibe. 8 seconds of the amazing grace.
So what's the plan, geniuses?
Leave that to me.
Is Officer Langley?
Booth corner. He'll be putting his swan mask on soon. Make it harder to see your moustache.
I need you to remind me how to play the rest of Amazing Grace right now. That wasn't the plan, was it?
You seem to know what's going on round here, woman. Where can we get some officers' uniforms?
I don't know if that would be strictly speaking legal.
If you don't help us, what I'm going to do to you won't be strictly speaking legal either. As in, we'll rob you.
Shh. There are many strayers in this bar, and I'm trying to use them to find out gossip, not to listen to your threats.
Oh, I didn't know it would be this kind of a tavern.
They'll be heading upstairs in 3, 2, 1. When you've been here as long as I have, you tend to pick up on people's routines. You'll find a spare uniform at the foot of the bed in a few minutes.
Right. Who's for going up there then?
Shotgun not!
Ooh, why do we still accept that system?
Oh, yes. Right. Right. Oh, no, quick. Oh, no. No, I'm a swan. Call me a swan.
A filthy, beautiful swan.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, you can imagine my frustration when Father said, stop banging on about those pirates and get on playing that bloomin' violin. To which I said,
Curses, is there no end to this horrific torture?
oh, yes, actually. How did you know? Well, of course you know, being a pirate captain for so long.
I've only been a captain for 2 months, friend.
Really? Blimey. I've been an officer longer than that.
23 years I spent on the high seas, backstabbing and mutinying my way up the crew. And when I finally reached the top, someone decided to pull the knife out of their back and throw it into my bottom.
Ooh. Well, if you need a doctor, I know a good... Oh, right, metaphor, yes.
One night of women and wine and poof.
Your ship exploded.
The Graceful Pigeon is somewhere out there, mate. And my crew, well...
They exploded too.
You seem like a smart lad, Jed. What say you to a spot at my side and we can reclaim my vessel from the rabies-ridden seahorses who stole it from us?
A life on the high seas. Yes. I've always wondered what that would be like. Ever since my father said...
Yes, I got that part.
I know what it's like to have something stolen from you. My brother once took my boots to class. He said it was an accident, but... Well, he said the same when he married my fiancée.
Well, they are fancy boots, in fairness.
take to get ready? He's like a bloody woman.
So, what's the plan?
Right, it's fairly straightforward.
Things will be calm inside of this jail, which is why this plan can't possibly fail.
I'll grab this harmonica and start to play a jaunty tune to lead the guards away.
We will dance the night away. We will get the party started. We will bounce to our new jam. We will leave the cells unguarded.
I'll pitch the keys while they're all distracted, and I'll just stand here looking strangely attractive.
Thank you, Babcock. The plan was complex. Now let's all get naked and have some peace.
Hold your horses there, Gramps. The door's open.
Well, I suppose we could do it your way.
We will dance the night away.
We will get the party started. We will dance
to our new jam.
He's much lighter than I thought he'd be.
That's because I'm pretty much taking all the weight here. You are literally doing none of the lifting.
Oh, good evening, officer.
And to you, good sir. Have a fine evening. I'm off to do some night fishing.
Oh, everything's under control here. Take your time.
Who are they?
Oh, a jailbreak. Oh, get back, you criminals. Oh, see, everything's under control.
Very good. Standard procedures, jailing strategies, I see. Carry on, carry on. Think I got away with that.
Coast is clear.
Well, it looks a little bigger in the drawings. There you are, my lovely. As beautiful as the first day I helped steal you.
Is this heaven?
Where's Captain Murdock?
I don't know, sir. Last I recall, he afforded me the opportunity to join his pirate crew. I must have got all giddy and fainted.
Into his clothes.
Hang on a second. That's not the captain.
Honestly, chaps, I'll do whatever you ask of me. Hoist the mainsail, scrub the decks, some PR. Pirate joke, never mind.
Pirate! Oh, did somebody say pirate?
Undeniably spectacle. Now, this bust could be a maid. This bust could be a major career boost for us. Provided that there are actually pirates and just being generally brought into the conversation, as it were.
Searching my tabbing for more of Mr. Spatchball's loose cat.
What's she talking about, Larry?
Or perhaps it's that birthday invite you never gave to Mr. and Mrs. Langley.
Nigel! You said you weren't having a party.
Well, that's because you kept on using my private education investments to fund your stupid mirror shoe project.
Mirror shoes are the future, Nigel. You said so yourself.
No, I said no.
I'd like to point out that knowing a way out of here shouldn't really involve the front door.
You can thank me later.
Right, so what's the plan?
Well, obviously our dear captain has bailed on us, so screw him, we can do just fine on our own.
Because your prison break obviously went so well.
We will dance the night away, we will get the party started.
See, I miss the captain. If the captain was here now, he'd gather us all around, tell us something inspirational.
God, lots of piranhas. Ow! Ow!
Inspirational.
Mr. Caine, your captain won't happen to be bearded, 6'4", and have a tattoo of a rat devouring a worm on his right hand, would he?
It's like I can see him right before my eyes.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but your captain's a lying, cheating bull bag. And if you want to save him, you'll find a foot right up your own pathetic bull bag.
Oh!
Hang on a second, that's not the captain.
He's the guy who conned me and ran away with all of my hard-earned blackmail money.
Oh, intrigue, deception. I should be writing this down.
Sally, we know sometimes he can be a bit betrayish, but most of the time he's pretty stand-up-ish.
It's you people giving him hundreds of second chances. You don't owe him anything.
Actually, the captain hasn't exactly given me a first chance yet, but I'm loyal to the cause.
No one else will have us, see?
And he does know his way around the high seas.
And another reason.
Although he can be a bit drowny sometimes.
Oh, come on. One of you dive in.
I don't want you staring at my abs when my shirt comes out soaking wet.
I only ever achieved a bronze swimming certificate at the academy. That water level is silver, at least.
And another reason.
Your uniform was right here. How could you lose it?
Never fear, for I am a swan. For I am a swan.
I must say, chaps, this first day hasn't exactly been what I was expecting it to be so far.
Fly away, majestic swan.
I showed him who's but. Oh, my dear. How long's it been?
8 years by my count.
Listen, Susie.
Sally!
Sally! I was a different man back then.
Literally, you went by a different name.
What say we discuss these matters over a fine ale or 12? I'm buying.
Oh, nonsense, nonsense. I'm buying.
I realise that's still my money.
Friends, officers, pirates.
Pirates?
No, not pirates as in pirates. No, pirates in the more sort of matey sense, like pirates. I love you, you old pirate.
Love of God! Stop saying pirate.
Miss Sally Shackleton, as owner of this establishment found to be harbouring pirates, you are hereby under arrest, along with the rest of these filthy degenerates. Do you have anything you wish to say for yourself?
What's that over there?
You want a piece It's like a game of musical statues or chairs or something. Babcock. Am I out?
So what did you do with the officers before they came to, Sally?
I always knew it would end this way. Definitely this way.
You guys can stay here as long as you need to get yourselves back on track. If there's no funny business or backstabbing until then.
I wouldn't dream of it, darling. Getting the pigeon back may require a certain degree of corner cutting, shall we say, but never to expense, my dear.
That's good to know. May require a few spare hands here and there if you fellas don't mind working to earn your keep. Be interesting to see if you've got it in you to make an honest living.
Well, Sally, Captain Murdock Caine has been known to be called a very interesting man.
Who said that then?